of the week that Celtic have decided to field exactly the same 11 as beat Rangers 3-1 last Saturday. Now then, if the Celtic players per chance try their very best to get this man, Billy Stark, a goal today, then do not be at all surprised, because Billy is standing at the moment in his 10-year career in the Premier Division on 99 goals. A man described last week by Billy McNeil as a thorough professional. There is one very significant name absent from that list of players, and that of course is Gordon Ray, who was sent off last week and is suspended. Now, I think with Hibs placing the emphasis on caution, then it's going to be a very important afternoon for Steve Archibald. I think you're going to find he's going to be on his own a lot out front. It will be a very hard afternoon for him. A nice little limbering up exercise by the referee. They never ever turn and face the camera at Celtic Park. Look the other way, but we get him in profile. His name is Robert Orr from Kilbarchan. And that's a very interesting Celtic formation in the centre circle just now, as Paul McStay starts the game alongside Frank McAvaney, with Mark McGee away out in the left. But I think things will settle down into a much more regular pattern, and Roy Aitken almost fell there, and it takes a lot to do that to this man. It's a free kick immediately. Rogan. Oh, it looks like a very good start by Celtic. They're in the mood. Aitken, I think he might have wanted to go at that himself, does McBride. Hibs not being allowed to settle. Celtic went into this game quickly and set about the task very impressively. John Collins, number 10, watch him today. Collins, my view, a superb prospect. Now McBride, son of a former Celtic great player, Joe McBride. Archibald. Trying the 1-2, just not quite coming off. However, I like the look of this game at the moment. It's a very brisk start. Mark McGee having a great season. Collins to McBride, giving Hibs a little width today, and he gets a free kick out of that. Probably seen the background there, the section of the Celtic stand which suffered that fire last Saturday. There it is, looking very bleak and austere. Well, taken well by Evans. Trouble is, he lacks support, and there is little doubt that that was a free kick, and I suspect Rogan knew perfectly well what he was doing there. Indirect free kick. Kane. Well, it was followed up by McBride, but Dark. Should be played out wide. Not a bad ball, though. As Roy Aitken was making the run on the right, and the gap certainly had been found. Very nimble footwork there indeed by Morris. Rogan. Burns. Waiting for Rogan to come across. Well, I think Andy Gorham had decided to come out for that, but it was headed away from him. Couple of corner kicks Paul McStay has taken, it has been towards that near post. That's it, no! So close off the line. A great effort by Stark. McCarthy. Snedden looking for it, and there's Andy Gorham. Looked just a little bit vulnerable in the past couple of minutes, that Hibs defence. McBride. Yes, he was being pulled back. Free kick. Exactly 25 minutes gone, free kick to Hibs. Still nothing each. Collins and Evan. There's Archibald. Oh, a real let-off for Celtic. Now Billy Stark. McAvenny. Barnes came over. Milne. And just happy to prod that away. Yes, McStay fouled. For McStay, a lot of useful work today. Once or twice threatening to let rip from just about this distance, and he might get due from the free kick. Try to get that across, plenty time for Hibs to play that around. There's Kane, very good skill again, and McCarthy's judgment. Oh, McBride picks it up well. Evans, oh, great save. That was a fine save. Forward there by Aiken, and Celtic at the corner. Well, Celtic have looked more dangerous from the corners than any other situation. Getting the ball in well. Stark tries to go for it. Oof, that went very loose. Paul McStay. Oh, great save. There was a deflection there too. Marvellous goalkeeping, we'll see it at either end. McBride. Billy Stark round the outside. The cross was never going to happen. But as I said, Celtic have been threatening from the corner kicks. Been a lot of action when they've got them. Burns will curl this in. Nobody there, McCarthy. There's a shot in, that just passed. Wrong side. First real chance at goal we've seen Frank McAvenny having. There's a run forward by Aiken. Kept doing well by Stark. Aiken running forward well for Celtic today. For McStay. Penalty given for that. Penalty kick to Celtic for that tackle. McAvenny against Gorham. Oh, it's not in. Gorham just gets to it. I think that went to post. That's a bad penalty missed by McAvenny. Good touch by McGee. There goes goes the half-time whistle, and Celtic might yet bitterly regret that penalty miss. Many a team looks back on a game at the end of 90 minutes and rues the miss of a penalty. There is Andy Gorham, played his part in that by scrambling the ball away eventually. Off we go into the second half, and I must say a very interesting game in the first. A lot of good football being played. Celtic clearly with a lot more possession than Hibs, but Hibs never out of it, always threatening. Used very interesting formation, and the breakaways with Evans and of course Steve Archibald up front always had that nip about it. Thought McCarthy though is, with the ball now, is having a very good game again for Celtic. Way wide. That's Archibald. Collins judged that very well indeed. That's Milne. Archibald, Milne tries to go through. Ooh, that's dangerous. Very good save by Bonner. Slack pass back. Well towards Rakin. Good run forward by him. And Celtic at the corner. Captain showing the way here for Celtic. He does that. He's been running well today, getting into good spaces. He gets a corner out of that. For McStay. Seen a lot of him taking corners and swinging from the left, and Gorham again. Effective clearance that to McStay. Following up. There's a reverse pass, and a beautiful one at that. No. It looked so feeble eventually. Oh, McCarthy's been getting up well in the air, but that falls neatly to McBride. There's the 1-2, McBride going through, fields for a penalty. I think that was a good decision up by the referee. Sense of grievance there. McCarthy trying to go through, lend his weight. Game more evenly balanced in this second half. Exactly 15 minutes gone. Hibs have had as many chances as Celtic in the second half. Oh, cannot hit a ball like that to Archibald. Too far ahead. Side of McAvaney. Is he there? He is! Nothing. Carving his way through the defence. They hesitated and he prods it in viciously. Good touch there by McIntyre. Stop. Good understanding that. That's a chance. Aiken. Just touched away. A real chance for Aiken. He couldn't believe it, I don't think. Well, they're trying to get McBride into the game a lot. That is a free kick. The referee's going to have at least a word with McCarthy for that. Well, they both went for it, and that... Oh, I think he might be getting back on fairly sharply. Free kick to Hibs. There's a header, and it's very good positioning. Steve Archibald again. And the Celtic defenders will wonder why he was given that latitude. It touched away, it is. Rogan. The finishing ball has got to be perfect. Oh, right. Into the arms of Gorham, and no wonder Billy Stark holds his head in his hand. A nervy header there by Kane. Ball has gone out, I think. Absolutely lashing down now here at Celtic Park. Nobody anticipated that. Who does a very neat pass, and that's the second one, though. Well, they find a little chink again. It off well, Buns. Nice ball, and he knew McGee would be right in the path of that. Easily knocked off by Milne coming forward. Here's Archibald, well cut off by McCarthy. Collins took that well. That's better play by Collins. Now Archibald. Sides along each one, and that, I think, is a save on a deflection. I'm not sure if Pat Bonner got a touch of that, but it's a corner kick. Well away. It's wide, and I think too much on it. Goal kick. On comes Joe Tortolano, with Evans going off. Collins, McBride. Archibald, McIntyre, Tortolano can't get there. Milne, oh, brilliantly shot in, and what a fine save. That's a corner, and it has to be quickly taken. That was a superb. There goes the final whistle. It's all over, 1-0. A game proving that Frank McAvenny is the deadliest finisher in the business. Celtic superiority in the first half in particular, meriting that victory. But I have to say that this is perhaps, even though they lost, this is perhaps the best Hibs team I've seen in a long time. A lot of very good football, well-organised defence, classy play from Collins in midfield. And so even though they've lost 2 points, I think they can take some consolation from the quality of their performance.